Chad, baby. It is FOMC week, Tuesday. Keeks, how are you feeling, my brother?
Nah, feeling good, bro. We're getting closer and closer to the main event. So, yeah, feeling good, feeling excited for it.
I like this corporate look you're going for. It's almost this Metro Man slash web developer slash architect engineer. Was that the look you were going for this morning?
Yeah, bro. You know, you got to manifest today.
Okay. No, that looks good. Chad, I'm just gonna get a little bit more light here on me. Give me 1 second. I see this one side of my face. I don't know why it's so dark, but let me just get this light down a bit. Give me 1 second. I don't know why my light.
I think, bro, but also turn the screen your camera's on, angle it a bit more that way. Because you've just got that big white background now and 2 black on the sides. If you turn it a bit to the left, that you can get that frame in the shot, it will give depth to your shot, so it will brighten up
So you think the camera?
Yeah, so just angle that screen a bit more, that other way. Yeah, get the wall in the shot. Because you see, you just bring in, it's taking all the depth away.
But why is this? Oh, it's this side. It's so wait. So I actually need to.
Turn the other one on, bro. We have it. Just turn it on. Yeah, the bubble light. Put it in the middle and just turn it on.
Let's check it out. Yeah, that is better. Yeah, a little bit pasty now, but that's fine. Chad, sorry, doing a little bit of a in session. Alrighty, where are we? Let's check here. Alright, Chad, before we start, as every morning, we're gonna just pray here. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. And if you believe it, you can drop an amen right now.
Amen.
There we go. Alrighty, Chad, let's get straight into the good stuff here. Relatively simple day to look forward to. So Tuesday, BOC, CPI, core year on year, and then a little bit later, retail sales. I've mentioned it before. This is all going to start becoming relevant again, because that's going to indicate the strength of the US economy. Okay, so big one to look out for. This is going to be an event. We're not going to trade it like we trade a NFP or a CPI, but I can tell you there's going to be big moves coming from it, because the Fed's going to take you from every little data point indicating strength or weakness in the US economy. But for the most part, that is basically it. We've got some current situation, economic sentiment, all coming out of the ZEW survey this morning out of Germany and the ECB. And that's basically it for the London session. And then after that North American session, that's where things are going to start getting a little bit more juicy. And that is where we're going to start focusing. So Chad, yesterday, a little bit of a bumpy one in the markets. DXY analysis playing out beautifully here. Bias for the week is bearish. Yesterday we were bearish as well. If you don't believe me, go and check the streams. But we were bearish. I still marked it out. I said these lows, that's where we are going next. There's that break to the downside. So now the big one is, what are we going to do here? Are we going to find support, or is that going to be the move where we start breaking this weekly support structure there? 5-minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? So on the 5, weekly S1 here. Yesterday, dollar trying to get a hold on that level, but I'm going to be very honest with you. Going to FOMC if we can hold above this level, I can say that we can start pulling back for the event. If not, things are going to get real slippery here for the dollar. So I just want to check Fed futures quickly. Fed futures started tilting yesterday. Give me 1 second. Okay, 68.32. Incredible. Can't believe it. But anyways, markets are now set on a 50 basis point cut. That is very, very interesting. Markets are opening up themselves for a potential surprise. If Powell comes out, cuts by 25, again, repricing, markets are going to be a little bit hot at that stage. So very interesting how they're setting it up. I would have rather liked for them to price in a 25 and then we've got a 50 basis point surprise. Daily US 30.
Sorry, brother, something I have to ask him. Can you just do the Discord?
Oh, the Discord. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me just get into the Discord here for you guys. Alrighty. It should be, yeah, we should be in the Discord. US 30 yesterday, we talked about the weekly being neutral. Okay, I don't know why this is still showing bearish, but the weekly for me was neutral. And if you go and watch yesterday morning's analysis, we talked about the previous weekly high being very important. Okay, I said once we start breaking that, there's a very good chance that we can continue bullish. And yesterday closing bullish above this breakout zone here. So very important that we hold this level. Otherwise, what's going to happen, all of this is going to become a fake out. And if we close back inside of this range, you know where we are going. We're coming all the way back down here. Okay, I'm bullish on the day. 5-minute time frame. What do we have here? We've got a big gray block, which should not be here, but let's just remove that. Yesterday, price action played out beautifully. I don't know who took it yesterday, but yesterday, the daily EQ, the pivot, everything was here. Asia lows, and price just beautifully came back inside of it and then just continued bullish for the rest of the day, and then a lot of chop there. But now today, interestingly enough, we're trading quite a bit away from the daily pivot and the daily EQ, and for the most part so far, I can't give you a statistical number, but for the most part so far, if we've taken Asia highs somewhere during the day, it's going to go for Asia lows. Okay, I don't mind that idea that we can come back to Asia lows. So I'm going to be very honest with you going into this morning session. Monitor Asia highs. That's going to be your one. Don't get married to the idea if you're trying to play a pullback play. But if we come back inside the Asia range, we can come back to the daily pivot and the daily EQ. Otherwise, if we start holding Asia highs, very good chance that we can continue higher. So just in the short term, this is going to be your area of focus where you're going to be focusing your eyes. Okay. Nasdaq daily. Let's quickly look at it. Weekly for me is also neutral. If anyone has got an idea as to why these text boxes are not saving, it could be because I've got 4 terminals open on top, but please let me know. But the daily for me is, I'm going to be neutral. I'm going to be neutral on the day purely for the reason that we are seeing quite a bit of bullishness on US 30. We did trade into this previous area that we spoke about, and now I want to see if we can break out of this. So we've formed a resistance and can today create like some type of resistance break for us, because if we can get that, tomorrow is relatively easy and the rest of the week, because then we can start challenging this previous key levels up here. Okay, so this area right here is going to be a little bit of a headache for price to get through. All right. Sorry, man, will you just do a poll there for us?
I'll do it now, bro.
Sorry, man, I'm completely out of it this morning. Nasdaq currently at Asia highs, similar to US 30. We want to see what we're going to do here. If we can start rejecting that level, we can definitely make a quick little U-turn here at Asia lows, daily pivot, and EQ. So there's a potential trade. Otherwise, if we hold above, start looking for some continuations. But I would love the pullback first. That's just going to give us a lot more ammunition a little bit later if we are going to continue bullish. Then the last one on deck for me is gold. Gold has been absolutely horrific to trade as of late. You know where price is going to go. You just can't get in. But anyways, weekly for me is bullish. We talked about that bullish weekly breakout. We are now currently trading at the previous weekly high. That's going to be absolutely critical now for price. Whether we continue, just do this. Daily for me, yesterday, still closing bullish. I'm still bullish up until we get a bearish engulfing taking a previous daily high. Very interesting here for me this morning is that we already took the previous daily low, reversed from that, and now we at the previous weekly high. Okay, chat. So that is very, very interesting. So daily S1, previous daily low, just nipped Asia lows holding, and now we are trading above the 200 EMA. There's a nice little test there. Previous weekly high, Asia highs. Chad, I'm going to be honest with you. This level right here is going to be absolutely critical for gold, and we're going to need to hold above that level. If I look on our grids, okay, there's 2585. Okay, very, very important here for me. I want to see what we do here. Also, after Keegan's done his analysis, I'm going to start talking a little bit about me going through all of my trades I took on that FTMO and what I saw. But Chad, that is the analysis for me. We're going to head straight over to Keegs now. Keegs, floor is yours, my brother.
You're perfect, brother. All right, guys. So very, very simple. We're going to start it off with DXY. So DXY, we said we are bearish. Now, again, yesterday we spoke about the weekly S1. We got there quite early in the morning. If we even just go back to it, we literally hit this weekly S1 at 8:45. Before 9 o'clock yesterday, we were already at that weekly S1. So that is a very, very expansive day and almost very aggressive. And the thing for me is, again, we go back to the idea that there's no reason for the markets to be doing that so early on a Monday. And that's what I just don't trust. So when we start looking here, again, as much as I'm bearish, we always know Monday, Tuesdays are the trickier ones. But again, I think we might get away with it because tomorrow's FOMC. So two things here, guys. I definitely don't know if we're going to be going bullish today. But what I will be looking for is if we might get a type of doji play. Otherwise, we can trade off, trade down, and we might even take the lows already. But again, I don't think it will be a crazy day as of yesterday, because now we're gonna move, and then we're gonna just kind of park that bus until the big FOMC announcement. So again, when we start looking here on the 4 hour, we can see this, for example, breaking underneath, trading back up, breaking back down, breaking back up. Again, I think we know the trend. We're gonna break back down. So the big thing here is if we can actually take out these little lows we've made here, that's going to be the best shot, where we're going to want to see dollar then run for it and kind of go. If it doesn't, again, as I say, I think we are just going to be parking the bus here the whole day. So very, very neutral outlook on the dollar. We obviously do know we've had Asia highs, Asia lows, Asia highs, Asia lows, just very, very rangy. So on that higher time frame, we need to see if it does break, and that's going to be our best chance to probably run and take those previous daily lows. Maybe go to the daily S1 before any types of reversals are going to happen. Going over to the indices, so NASDAQ, we spoke about this yesterday, guys. As much as I'm bullish, we still keeping that neutral outlook. Yesterday, spot on the money with the analysis. We spoke about yesterday being a bearish day, holding this level of rejection, big moves to the downside, daily S1s, then turning around. So when we look here on the 4 hour, we're going to see exactly where they traded off to. Again, kind of a no man's land. Yes, there's a little bit of a range over here, but nothing necessarily I would have said, like, listen, watch out for that level. You could be a bit more aggressive and taking something off here like these highs and spun some story to yourself. But all honesty, there's nothing here I would have seen a massive sell-off and saw some type of reversal coming from here. So on the 15, we have traded back up, obviously taking note that our Asia lows, we basically got Asia lows, daily pivot EQ, traded up to Asia highs. Now, two things for me. NASDAQ needs to either run today now and go all the way back to these previous daily highs, daily key level 19,550. If it does something like this, guys, and I want you to understand, this is the idea with basically the grubbers, is if this can break above, having the fake out, taking the highs of the day and breaks back into Asia highs, then the sells from here are going to be on, because then you've got your Asia highs being taken, highs of the day taken, Asia lows untested, coming back down for those Asia lows, and then you actually find resistance on that EQ and trade down. Also, when we look at the big difference here, we were trading very, very much bullish. We can see how much of a gap we have with this 200, keeping it nice, trending. But what happens is the minute we get this type of breakaway over here, what do you see? The 200 is now being allowed to accumulate, catch up to the market. So now what happens? We can actually trade down, as we say. If we find resistance at Asia lows, the EQ, we will then be trading under the 200 now, and we'll see how that difference starts to set into the markets. So just keep an outlook there. NASDAQ either needs to have this run from Asia highs, but if it starts fading back in, good chance it's going to be starting off again today. US 30, as you know, guys, the trickier one here. Yesterday, personally, we said we were bullish, but as you say, we traded bullish, then went for that bottom wick. I would have perfectly loved that retest. We knew the EQ daily pivot was in that level of support. I would have loved if we got that, and then easy as you like. But we basically, again, found a random support area and turned around after that. And again, just not what we were anticipating. So found that low, turned around, went for that level of resistance, took that level, took all-time highs, and then broke back down, then broke above. It was messy yesterday. So again today, simple as that. The fact we've broken this, we've now traded into new levels of on the market of volume. We've had the closure above this previous highs now, so we've broken this. We are holding this now as support. Same thing, guys. I spoke to you guys about this yesterday in the New York session. I almost want to see something very similar to what gold was doing to people. So two things now. If this fails at an Asia highs or like these levels, yeah, and gets back in, good chance. Asia lows, we've got the daily pivot EQ, and it gives us the retest of previous weekly highs, and again, of this level for support to then continue higher. But if we do get something where we break, hold here, I have the idea of it going straight long. Same as we saw gold. We are kind of testing those all-time highs. Everyone's going to keep trying to fade it, and this is just going to keep running. So again, just be very careful with US30. Then lastly, gold. Gold for me, again, guys, I am bullish. Those were yesterday. We obviously broke these all-time highs, then had a very, very aggressive pullback. So the same thing when we were trying to catch it on US30 yesterday was the idea that you basically broke all-time highs. You came back down. You broke it again. You came back down. You had a big bearish sell-off, pulled back, broke to the top side, pulled back. Now you broke it again yesterday, and this morning you're breaking it again. The thing for me is those are your previous all-time highs, because technically that is your all-time high there now. But you can see why I wish I only moved this about a week later, because for now that is still going to be an area that's going to have quite a bit of volume on it. So the thing for me now is when we look at this, you can see how price is reacting off of it. As for me, as much as we are holding, we always talk about those all-time highs. It's a massive area of volume. So you either want to see markets trading a very aggressive off of it and kind of move into a new range in the market. If we continue to hold at that zone, good chance we're going to reject off of it. So for me now, this is a very, very expansive market. If we talk about this, the Asia range, 25.76 to 25.86. The Asia range is a $10 move. It's been quite a while since we've seen that. But again, that allows things like this. So very simple for me. We need to possibly trade back down. I'd love a retest now. Daily pivot EQ. We can find support. We go bullish. We break under this. I'll be looking for the sells, continuation to the downside, purely because of the idea that we cannot get away from those previous all-time highs. But that is everything from my side, guys.
Alright, Chad. We are starting a new series, and I think I can let you guys in on it. We just wanted to do something fun for Vault Funder, and yeah, Chad, it's so difficult doing content because it always feels like you're doing the same thing over and over. So we're starting today. Hopefully we can get compliance to approve. But I think for the most part, there's no issue. We already spoke to them, but we are testing whether Google Gemini can pass the Vault Funder challenge. I have to say, the guy that has got the chicken, that I don't know if you guys saw the guy with the chicken, the red light and the green light, and then if the chicken goes and picks the red light, he sells, and if it goes to the green, he buys. And I was sitting yesterday and I said this could be a fun series, so we're actually going to do Google Gemini. So I asked Google Gemini to do an analysis for us. So every day, I don't know if it's cringy, let me know, guys, but we're going to do a video every day that's going to be posted on Vault Funder, Gemini versus Vault Funder challenge, and then it gives you an analysis. And how we're going to do it is we're basically going to buy right at London Open or sell at London Open, $5 profit, $5 stop loss. Again, this is not financial advice. I actually had to go and find some disclaimers for the post, but anyways, so it is saying that it is bullish, and there's a trend, a little bit of a range here. Buy on dips 2575, sell on rallies 2590. A little bit of a range trading going on here. So we're gonna start that series today. So when you hear a little, that is the Gemini challenge. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's gonna be interesting. Prop firm kid, yeah. And Donnie, I've been following it, and that's the thing. I said it's something cool. People can latch onto it, and it's going to be exciting to see just a chat prompted AI model, whether it can actually pass the challenge. I think on the one stage we all wish it's going to fail, because if this passes, then I'm going to feel like an idiot. I think a lot of us are going to feel like idiots, but let me know what you guys think about the idea. Do you think it's something that you will follow? Is it something that you think could be cool to watch? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And then also just give me a little bit of an update on the lag. If there's any lag. I changed the bitrate this morning to 10,000 from 6,000. So I'm just testing. A lot of guys have said that it's a little bit wonky on 10,000. But yeah, I just want to check. I think, no, but I mean around the content idea. Let me know what you guys think. Keys, what do you think? I don't think it's cringy. I think it's something fun. It's a little bit out of the box.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything like cringy about it. Like I said, it's purely just fun entertainment. And so I always say to guys, it's these weird things that you find yourself in today's world, and that's the whole thing with content. These things, you need something that needs to be fun, but it's a little bit educational at the same time. That it can be a short series, because today's world people are busy.
Yeah.
But it turns out to be that thing that every day you come back as you go, shit, I want to see what the chicken did today. Like, and it's the same thing. If you can build something that's quick, it doesn't take people's time, it's fun, it gets people talking about it, and they keep coming back. Like, there you go.
All right, I like the idea. All right, so we've taken the first trade on the Gemini account. Keeks, so I was thinking we're going to do 2 trades a day. London Open. Chad, sorry man, what am I doing? Chad, this is
that you need to be recording that,
Chad, Chad, this is the official round 3. Markets are open and in motion, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Round 3. Fight.
Yeah,
That one had a little bit of power. That one had a little bit of... I like the idea. Beautiful. So it is buying today. So 25.90. 25.90 is the potential area for rejection. That's also where our TP is sitting. So Gemini bought this morning, expecting a range-bound market, but saying that the trend is overall bullish. Buys from 25.75, but I don't want to have any discretion on this. So I thought the open is going to be good, and we'll take it from there. As you're talking about it, I start getting posts from Gemini on my phone. Big brothers, hey dude, it's crazy. It's crazy, I know. I'm $200 away from passing my 10K challenge. It's the longest. Hey man, that last little bit, Keegan was, I think it was last week, literally one trade away from getting an account live. Quite a big account. And you almost get on edge, Keegs, that because you know it's so close, you can already taste it, and then it's like another week, baby. Another week. Yeah, Chad, what I wanted to talk to while we wait here for price is I'm busy going through all of my trades for that FTMO challenge that I failed, and a lot of what I'm picking up, and I told Keegs this morning, hopefully I can be done by Wednesday, because I'm actually going through the trade, I'm playing it out. I'm then putting my idea, because I know what my idea was at that stage to take the trade, so I actually put the trade idea there. And then also I almost critique my own trade, and then I say things that actually make the trade, either if it was a break even or even a small loss, okay, the trade was managed well. And a lot of what I'm picking up is that there were a lot of impulse entries late into the session, and it's that thing that we talked about where you sit here, there's actually no good setup, you've been sitting for 3 hours. And then it's almost a case of just before we start getting to the end, let me just throw one roll of the dice, and that's not good. So I think I've done about 20 trades. So I'm taking it step by step. I downloaded the Excel, and then I'll decide. Maybe we'll do a live stream for everyone. Or I'll just do it with the Project G members, but where I actually go through my trades and things that I'm picking up. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm first going to critique all of the trades. Then secondly, I'm going to go back to all of the commonalities that the winning trades had. For instance, were they trading close to the Asia range? Were they at a daily R1? Where were they? So basically find all the commonalities, and then I'm also going to list all the commonalities between the losing trades. And then almost it's going to, I think it could be maybe a 2-day series where we'll stream, see how far we get through it, and then another one. But that's ultimately what it takes in trading, and I think very few people actually do that, where they go back and go through every single trade and find what is working, what is not working. So Fatso, yes. Please just email support@vaultfunder.trade. I don't think it should be an issue if there was no trades taken. Just email them and they'll issue you with the MT5 account. Keegs, your challenges so far, how do you feel about your performance? Have you gone back a little bit on your trading? Went to go and check it or not yet?
Not yet.
But how do you feel so far? Because you've actually done well, so I don't think there's too much that...
Yeah, I wouldn't say I think it's that typical thing. So, like, I did do a little review over it the other day because I still spoke to the guys and we are saying, like, I feel like I haven't done well. And then when I went back to it, I was like, in a month and a half, it's like got 3 accounts and big accounts into phase 2.
No, that's solid.
Then, like, being trading. The few trades I've taken on my personal have been winners. So it hasn't actually been bad. I think it's just that thing of every now and again, because we're hard on ourselves. You take that 1 or 2 trades which maybe lose, or it's that one trade, like you said, there is emotion riding on that trade, and that's the trade you lose. Then you harden yourself. But yeah, it hasn't been bad, if I'm honest.
Hasn't been horrific.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
Chad, one thing I did pick up on, and it's still not conclusive, but one thing I did pick up on me trading gold, specifically the grids, is I'm way too focused on what's happening in the immediate vicinity of the trade instead of looking further left. So a lot of times we will stay out of trades because I'm looking at that immediate area. Let's say this area here. But if I look left a little bit, there's actually a break of structure somewhere else. So I already last night told myself I need to drill it in my head that look a little bit further left. Don't be scared to consider a break of structure that maybe happened an hour or 2 hours ago, or structure that's sitting a little bit further left. So that's already the one thing I picked up. I'm too focused on the immediate structure here and not actually looking what's happening left. And it's kept me out of good trades, and it's also basically put me into bad trades. So I think it's going to be good. That's why I said it's all data. It's something that I'm going to learn from. It's something maybe that you can potentially learn from. So we'll see how that goes. So for instance, now one of the things I saw now, I would now in general, I would wait for a retest first year and then a break, something like that. But what I've seen now is, let's say we break this structure here and we did not fully retest this level. The idea is that price holding above 25.85, it will now go to the next grid level. That's where I'm going to need to be a little bit more aggressive with the entries, because if you really think about it, if you really break it down on the 5 minute, there maybe isn't a retest. But if I go on the 1 minute, there's your actual break above, there's some retest holding there. And now I need to get some break of structure here. So some of the trades are going to be a little bit more aggressive. For instance, let's say we reject here and we get a break of structure to the downside here. I will execute on this trade. If we get a bearish candle like that, and this is something in the past that I've missed a lot of trades, even yesterday, I'll show you guys now, that if we get a break of structure here, you execute on it, and the idea is that if we stay below 25.85, we can then go for 25.80. Not wait for that beautiful retest that I want, the rejection candle, then a little structure formed. No. So quite a bit of data picked up on it. Still a lot to go through, but yesterday, just to show you guys, yesterday real quick, it was the trade, the morning, so for instance, 9 o'clock, this was right at the open. Not that I would take it right at the open, but there was the break of structure. If you look left with me, there was your break of structure. There was that massive pullback to retest that level. So that is a valid break of structure. There was also a break of structure here. Maybe you didn't get a full pullback bullish candles here, but now your idea is that you can go to 25.80, and these are some of the trades that we're going to start taking now, and having very, I want to say very tight stop losses, because we want to see the volume come in. So it's not like we're going to have a 32, no, We're going to have it very tight, and we want to see volume come in, and we want to see it move to those ranges. Similar with this one here. This was around about 20 past 12. There you had your initial break. There you had a double break. So don't wait for the retest there. Take your shot here and say, listen here, I'm going to go with a relatively tight stop here, something like that, and I'm going to target that 85 range. So something there. All right, so just letting you guys know. And then for instance, also a lot of trades that got stopped out was something like this, where price was overlapping. It was doing something like this, they're stepping down, and we would get into the sells. We would get about 15, 18 pips, and then it just popped back to the upside. And that's purely due to you get a bullish move, you get a nice bull move. This is purely all just pullback, so at any stage will this just pop back to the upside. So okay, let's see, 4 minutes left for that opening range. DXY currently holding that Asia low level, weekly S1. As mentioned, we can start to go bullish. US 30 breaking Asia highs, no clear retest there. Nasdaq, all right, see, this is all of those notes. Let's just delete that. Nasdaq currently at Asia highs. Just monitor this level as mentioned. If you want to take a bang at it, you just need to focus on this zone here. 0.24. Hang Seng closing positive 1.26. Nikkei, however, down 1%. So a little bit of a mixed bag coming through. Asia, SA 40 gapping up here this morning. So very, very interesting. Keeks, you bullish on US 30, eh?
Yeah. Want a bit of a pullback to just find support, but I am bullish.
Bulele. What is this? Why do I have so many charts open? SA 40. Okay, let's check gold. Yeah. Okay, Asia is rejecting previous weekly high, rejecting. Let's see. No, Eastern Race, also what I saw here is, now, okay, you broke down below. So take it how far you away from that round number. So we about 15 pips away. That candle low is about 20 away, okay? But you're trading into some support areas already. There's your daily flip zone, which we consider area of support and resistance. If it breaks, you've got your daily pivot, you've got your daily EQ, you've got your EMAs, all that's going to try and support price. So now my question is, why do you trade into something like that? When everything is pointing bullish, rather just wait for the pullback to happen. And even if the pullback comes all the way down here, rather stick with the trend. And for the most part, all of our trades were with the trend, but we missed the move. Honestly, you'll see on the notes that I made, a lot of it was FOMO. A lot of it was FOMO trades right at the end of the session, 11 o'clock, half past 11, 5 past 11. The good trades happened early on in the session, like 20 past 9. So rather just wait for your break back above. And if you don't get it, then you don't get it. Feeling still the hurt from last week, lot size accident that blew a. But also, guys, don't forget, whole August line session was bad, and cause of that we push ourselves to jump in the trades. Yeah, Jen, I think it is something to look at, but I also think you have to be very critical on yourself when it comes to trading. No, Easter Mace, we bullish. We bullish. So I want to see a bullish continuation. I want to see a bullish continuation. The only way I can sell any of this is if we get below 25.80, but we're still above the daily flip zone. You can see there's your daily flip zone. We already took yesterday's low. I'm bullish. So if I don't get the bullish trade, then I'm not going to trade it. Only way that I can get bearish is below here. And then I also want to see the 80s start going bearish. But other than that, we're going to stick with the trend here. Like I said, I saw this exact same thing where we pull back like this, overlap, and then boom, we get that move, and that's actually just a pullback done. Simple stuff. It's stuff that I know. It's stuff that we all know, but you get so one-dimensional, and you get so stuck in the monotony of what you do, and you completely just throw all logic out the window. You don't focus on the trade, and you don't focus on the quality of the trade, and you want to get into a trade. You sit here. There's 200 people watching, they want to trade, and now it's like, need to give a trade? No, don't need to give anything. And gold keys, you want to see Asia highs there? Asia high break.
No, I want to see daily pivot EQ retest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caught a nice trade yesterday on SA40. Yeah. It was, I want to tell you guys exactly. Yeah. We rejected the opening range. The opening range was somewhere up here. And then once we broke below here, this minor little break here, I took a short there, and then this candle popped up, and as you guys know, I usually give it 1 or 2 candles to see if we can come back below, and then I just targeted the Asia lows. So, not the Asia lows, the opening range low. Let me see if I can find it here for you guys. Yeah, there's it. Actually still have that yesterday's opening range there. Because we didn't get a nice full retest on the opening range, so then I just took it on that 200. Just want to show you quickly. Yeah, this was after the stream though, so yeah, I took it as that candle closed there. There's that 200 as well. And there was the opening range, so just literally took it at the opening range, and then and then price reversed. So that was quite a nice trade yesterday on SA40.
How's the Gemini trade looking?
The Gemini trade is currently facing some manipulation. It is facing some manipulation. Chad, here's the Gemini trade. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, I don't want to give too much away, because we're going to do a video every day. But there was the open, there's that resistance level it spoke about, so we're going to just keep it simple right at the open for London and New York. Not going to touch it, so it's either stop loss or TP. Gotta just have it simple. Don't want to. What is the SA40? It consists of the top 40 SA stocks. So I actually have a JSE top 40 list here. So it's basically on market cap, same as Dow Jones. I think Nasdaq's the top 100 tech stocks, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the JSE is basically the top 40. So it is our top 40 in South Africa, and it just constitutes the index of those top 40 stocks. Have you, James, ever had that you tapped out of a trade due to spread during that close period with a close period? Apparently, according to my profile, spread jumped to 100 pips. Michael, you do have the rollover spreads, and the reason they open it up so much is there's usually arbitrage happening at that stage. So some of the guys during that rollover period, there's actually a discrepancy between your price feeds. So from different brokers, there's discrepancy, and you've got the ability to capitalize on lagging price on your broker feed. So the reason they open it up, and this is just from not even prop firms, just from the retail broker side, because I've asked them in the past, and it's to prohibit trading during that rollover period. So where it goes, say, from a New York session to an Asia session, usually around about 11, 12, 1 o'clock. That's what they told me, because I had brokers, a lot of even some good institutional brokers do the same, and they said it's to prohibit bad trading practices. Hello, Chris. Please, what is your Asian high and low on gold? Brother, always just use 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock. Then you can mark it out yourself as well. But mine here is 25, 86, 36. Let me actually just tap it out for you here. That is the Asia high there. And then the Asia low is down here. All right, there's the Asia low. But from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, you can map out this little box for you. It's South African time, UTC +2. And then you can just take the high and the low of that session. With which prop firm is it, Michael? Which prop firm did it happen with? I hope, please don't tell me it's Vault Fund, and then I'm going to cry a little bit. But please let me know. Chat, so this is what I'm referring to is, remember I said that overlap. So what I'm going to do here actually is, and this is where I talked about looking left. So if we can close above this level, and we can just pull back first on this 5 minute, retest 25.85, and then on the break of the high, we're going to take it, and then we're just going to monitor the previous weekly high, Asia highs. Okay, so a little bit more aggressive, but this is what I was talking about, not just looking at what's happening here after the break, but actually taking this entire piece of order flow here as well, because this is also a reversal buy setup. If you go to exclamation Discord, go check that out. No, Bevan, sorry man. I'm gonna check the fundamental chat now. Apologies because I sent it to you guys late, so apologies for me. That's on me. We just had issues with the streaming software here. So the idea that we can go for here is, let's just do this quickly. Let's just check. If we can get a nice decent bottom wick, okay, exactly that. And we go with a buy stop on that high, okay. This is now a little bit of taking what I saw yesterday and we do our stop, I'm going to say we can even go with the 15, because if we come back below 25.85, we're in trouble. And we can try and target that previous daily high level. But in all honesty, what I've also seen is you can grab about 22, relatively low risk, low hanging fruit. Yeah, buy stops there, not activated yet. Let's see if we can get a play. Sorry, Bev, I'm actually gonna check now. Do apologize to the fundamental gang. I just want to chat to you guys afterwards, because the actual document comes out a little bit later. So I hope you guys don't mind, because I want to send you the latest one. So that one usually comes out 8/23. That's the one that I sent to you guys. So if we can, maybe I'm just going to chat to you guys on WhatsApp. If we just maybe hold back a little bit, and then I can send you that one as soon as I get it. Chris, can you explain the difference between A book and B book? Not now, my brother. Hold on to that question. Let's just we're gonna focus now. That's not a quick discussion. So ask me a little bit later, then I will definitely answer you. Let's just quickly focus on the trade at hand. Okay. More than happy to answer the question. Just wanna quickly go through this trade. All right, Chad. If this 5-minute close is bearish, I will wait for a bullish candle to break this intermediate structure. I'm gonna give it maybe 1 more minute, considering that we spent 3 minutes coming down. It needs to start pushing in the next 2 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to delete it. We're going to wait for that minor break here. And that's actually even better. So, just going to give it about 44 seconds more. If we don't start pushing bullish here, then yeah, we'll just delete it. Actually deleting it now. It's taking a little bit long. How far can we really drive on a 1-minute candle? So I'm just gonna go P quick, make sure we get that TP, and then I will be back now. Actually, I think P quick as well.
Info that I understand was just short as jumping bar 100 pips. Damn. Head to 25.90 now. We'll see if Chris made the right decision by killing that trade. Keys, Robert, why you look so locked in? Are you okay, bro? Nah, bro. Yeah, I'm busy shopping around for some bear bricks. So I'm just chilling, bro. nothing on the markets I'm looking for. So I want to get a bear brick for my office setup at home. So yeah, Keys, I can make you one. Okay, Bev, I don't know if making one is like the same thing though, bro. Like, I'm not saying if you're being serious now or not, but I'm a guy, like, I always like things like legit. So it's the same like with my sneakers. Like, you can't get AAA grade, but I want like the real things. I can make you a unique one. Okay, Bev, let's see what you're talking about. Maybe we can still do something dope like that. Are you guys full-time traders? Yes, we are. Bev has a 3D printer. we can work with that though. Okay, sick. I'll make you some ideas and send them through. Yeah, no, bro, definitely. I don't know how long it would take you, because I mean, it'll be pretty dope then. Like, yeah, like I'm serious, bro. Then you can send me some. And yeah, maybe when we're in Cape Town already, then I don't know how. That's just, I don't know how long it takes you to make it. Indices from market open. Your estimates, market opens a long time away, bro. So I don't know right now. Bear bricks. Man is a machine. Our own artway. Hey.
Okay. Did I miss anything, Keeks?
No, he's just
Nothing.
chatting,
Oi. Okay, Chad, US 30. Daily R2. That is very interesting.
Again, it's basically just like, I'm gonna call it art, but streetwear, like art. I don't know how
Street
else.
art.
I don't know how else you really explain what it is. Like harp art, if you want to really call it that.
What is this now, Keeks?
Bear bricks.
Bear bricks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grimin. How do you suppose I can Google it? Literally as it says there, bro.
Bear bricks.
So I literally search like bear
brickles.
Yeah.
Alright, Chase E coming back in. Rejecting that daily R1. Coming back into the range. Whoa, here we go, Chad. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Jax, I think Chris will. That's a typical dad energy there.
What's that?
He's like, I'm gonna show you the price of bear bricks.
No, we actually spoke. When was it that we said we were
It
allowed
was in
to
the
have?
old studio. We wanted to get two for the studio. Yeah.
We still said like I think it was 35k a brick, a bear.
Yeah, cause we want like the life size ones.
Alrighty, Chad. Here we go. 1 minute and 90 seconds. Get ready here. Don't tell me Google Gemini is better than us. Hopefully not.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of guys do know them. They just don't know what they're called. But yeah.
100k subs and you get 2 bear bricks. Hey, man. They look cool. I'm not gonna, especially I think in a studio environment. I think it just it looks cool. It's like I built a little Lego car and it's there on my desk at home. I like little those Funko Pops as well. And
yeah, I think Funko Pops is still dope. Like that's I think very similar to hype stuff. I think Funko Pops is like the entry level to it.
To the hype train. Alright, chat, 27 seconds. Can gold produce some bullish momentum here? Bulelu. DXY, what is DXY doing? Alright, DXY rejecting that 200. US 30 still going strong here. Nasdaq, chat, don't tell me, don't say I didn't say. If you want to take it, that's where you take it. Please, Chad, you know I've been here. Okay, Chad, beautiful. Let's go for those buy stops here. Will we get a young buy stop? All right, there we go. Buy stops on the break of that little eye there. Stops are going to be round about, I want to say we can go with the 15 here. We're going to be quite aggressive on the trade management here. So let's see. Let's see. Gold will need to produce something here. Nasdaq, Chad. I said if you wanna take a little pop at it, that was your pop there. bullish order flow. There's your nice break hold. There's your minor break of structure. Please just tell me somebody took it. I don't trade it out of session, but please tell me somebody took this at least. Who took this? Yesterday, some very nice trades shared on US30 and Nasdaq, even though I didn't play a part in any one of them. Okay. Let's see what gold is doing. I took it. Beautiful, beautiful, very clean. This is very, very clean price action. Nice little consolidation there. A little bit of an equal eye, a nice retest, minor break of structure there. That's why I said if you want to take it, all you need to do is just monitor this level, just monitor this zone, and it can continue higher. Can we go to the previous daily high? I think it is a stretch because we're already 0.42 on futures. So I'm going to be honest, anything above 30, I think you did well here. Even 40, I think you did very well. All right, guys, we are going to delete the buy stops. Gold crumbling here at that level. Gold just absolutely not holding that 25.85. Let's see, 2 minutes 25 left. 2 minutes 20. How is the 4 hour forming up? Okay, little rangy. It is definitely rangy here, Chad. Let's see. It's fighting back. It wants to hold here. It wants to hold. Alright, who else took that Nasdaq? Well done if you guys took it. US30 no retest, just a clean break above Asia highs. DXY, nice rejection there off that 200. Back to the weekly S1, back to Asia lows. So gold finding some pressure here. Hey, gold. Kicks for the grabber kick. What would you have waited for? Maybe a rejection at Asia highs, eh? I don't think you would have bought it up here.
No. Yeah,
rather wait for that play 2, I think you guys call it.
Yeah.
Because we consider buying at EQ level on gold if we hold that level. Yeah, no. Purely because it's in the middle here. So I would first wait to see if we can hold that, and then I'll just wait for the next half round number. Because the issue is by the time we get here, we will be basically printing bearish order flows. So yeah, not a fan of that type of price action. Why does Etienne want to murder Slashy now? Or does Etienne want to murder Bev? What's happening here, Geeks?
I don't know, these guys.
Are they saying the merch won't fit Etty? What? Something about merch. Etty can't wear the merch. He's gonna have to like stick it on his back. Just the shirt, like. Chad, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Hey man. Hey Kiash, how are you, my brother? Listen, have you received your PC? I believe it should be there by you. Let me know, Kiash. Craig came yesterday to fetch his gaming monitor. Thank you guys so much for the Ultimate Trader. Oh, did you get it? Kiash, do me a favor, please, brother. If you can, just take some nice photos of it and just send it to me. If you would be so kind, my brother. If you don't mind, if you will, just take some nice pics with it. Send it to us. Just email it to support and just say you consent for us just to use the pics. If you would do that, my brother. Perfect, will do, Chris. Beautiful. Chad Kiash, the winner of the Ultimate Trader, receiving his gaming PC. Kiash, did you have a PC before that or not? Bro, I think that's a lacquer prize. Keeks?
No, that is decent, bro.
A little gaming PC. No, bro, just a laptop. Hey, man, enjoy it. Really, really hope you find a lot of value out of it.
A laptop?
No, he said he just had a laptop, so now he's got the gaming PC. Yo, Chad Kiash, beautiful, my brother. Hope you enjoy it, my bro. I'll buy the PC back from you for 5K. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nah, it's a pleasure, my brother. Well done to you. Well deserved. I know Craig is selling a gaming monitor. Was it 180 hertz, Keeks? Refresh rate. I don't know the brand. Rogue.
Is he selling it?
Huh?
Is he really selling it?
No, I'm saying if Kiash wants to, chat to Craig. He's got a gaming monitor, Rogueware. Is it a decent brand, Keeks?
I've never had one, so I can't.
Rogue. It looks decent though, and the specs are Rogueware. Oh, this stuff looks decent. Rogueware. Alright, chat. Gold is. What is gold doing over here? Gold wants to fair value gap the guys. I actually want Gemini to fail, bro. Otherwise, the guys are already saying that, hey, listen here, prop firm community, this chicken is better than 90% of you. He's like, let that sink in. This chicken passed a prop firm challenge in 7 days. Let that just sink into your head. And I was like, bro, that is pretty profound. I think it's curved, Kiash. So chat to Craig. Maybe Craig sells it. Maybe he sells it. I don't know. Maybe he uses it. Imagine at first place behind the screen, and then from third place behind the keyboard, the headset, and the mouse.
take everything home.
It's like, hey boys, you can't use that. Just send it to me. I'm going to give you a discounted rate. Yes, no, it affects, brother. So anything that you see on your P&L at the bottom of the screen affects. So no, it's not separate. Does Rick? I hope that makes sense. So it's whatever you see on your P&L after you close the trade. That all of that is considered. Yeah, Chad. So we didn't just do a contest and no winners like some of these guys. I don't know if you've seen Geek, some of these broker owners, they do giveaways, and then Rydell Fix has to come out and expose them for not giving a man a PlayStation. Like, why? Just get the PlayStation. Give it to the guys.
I mean, if you don't say well, bro, I mean, I'm sure that doesn't break the bank.
Why do a giveaway and then you try and snoop a guy out of a PS5, bro? Why? It's not like you. Anyways, Chad. Rather than do a giveaway then, but then the Oaks have to fight you for a PS5. You said you're gonna give him the PS5, then hey man. Aster, this is definitely a consolidation, my brother. This is definitely a consolidation. Gold has been absolutely dog shit as of late. All the way down from Asia highs, all the way back to Asia highs. Gold has just been tough. And if you ask Keegan, I think Keegan in the last month traded gold once, and it was a setup he took before the open. It was similar to this. It was almost exactly this type of setup, and Keeks took it like early, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I was like just
Like
after
this,
7.
yeah.
I took it literally before I left for the office.
And he held it for a nice swing. But other than that, Keeks has not been getting involved with gold, which is actually a good thing.
Yeah, it's just not price action I like. I mean, guys know I love gold, but
I can vouch that my friend I trade with every day received his account like 2 days after winning the giveaway. You guys, that yeah, Jake, we've never not given an account away. Some people never replied, and I actually like to one stage, like I said, like get in contact with us. You won an account, and then like 2 weeks later, but we've never not given an account. Like A Markets, who give away an M4 and then took it back, as well as giving away, I suppose, brand new that was broken. Did they take the M4 back? No, man, Jared, are you serious?
it's the same as the GTI winner. They did the GTI,
Yeah.
gave it away, and then the guy they apparently gave the GTI to just disappeared off the face of the planet, and so did the car.
That's a good way to do it. Okay, Chad. So quick one. This is what I'm trying to refer to. Kiggs, do you consider that to be misrepresentation of what's happening if you know full well that you're actually going to give the car away? Let's say somebody in your family. People don't really know your family, and now it's like, hey, John. But meanwhile, John is your cousin, and afterwards you're like, John, bro, just gonna sell the car, but come for a photo, whatever. I don't feel that's right. When you already knew you're gonna do something shady with it.
Yeah.
The GTI winner was Ivy, dude.
And my thing is, you can't say it was just coincidence. How many times has coincidence happened?
No, bro. Out of curiosity, what cars do you drive, Chris? Yeah, we drive BMWs. BMV. Believe it or not, that's the right way to pronounce it in German. BMV. It's not BMV, it is BMV. Black Met Villa. Get a lot of bang for your buck with the BM. Chad, I don't know if this is naughty, but we had
the fact you asking.
Yeah, that's so okay. So are you saying that is in fact naughty?
I'm just saying the fact you asked that question.
Chad, listen, we're only young ones. I'm gonna take it. Okay, Chad, I'm gonna take one, yeah. I'm gonna do about a 130. No, let's just go with our standard 150. 150, not really the biggest opening range, but let's just go for low-hanging fruit. 150 there. Idea is we're trading quite a bit away from the 200. Let's see if we can get a pullback back to it. And then let's just see if we can go and retest that opening range low. Idea around this trade is we've rejected the opening range once there. Daily R2, we rejected it again. And we're trading quite a bit away from that previous daily high. No real retest of it yet. So I do expect price to push bullish today with Hang Seng closing positive 1.27, but I would also love for it to just do a little bit of a pullback, and I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, that's also fine. Because if it breaks out of the range, then I'll start considering the continuation play, but currently it's not looking like that. Okay. And then gold, Keeks, what do you think here? We break this structure level here. Potential short, aggressive short. Very aggressive.
Definitely can play. My only thing is, as I said, I want to see what happens at the EQ. So if the shorts break the EQ, as I said to the guys, shorts are 100% on. But if we hold at the EQ, I'm going to look for longs.
But I mean literally training it to the EQ. That aggressive.
Yeah.
Chad, because here's the idea. This is what I was talking about. We can't get above 25.85. So is Google Gemini gonna eat one on the chin here? Bro, no. It's too rangy. It's
you versus Gemini, bro.
me and the Gemini.
Are you not in the short?
That Gemini bought.
What short were you in?
Oh, SA40.
Oh.
SA40, yeah. This playlist is not good. It's not a good playlist. That is not a good playlist. Chad, okay, this makes it a little bit more tricky. We're quite a bit away from that 25.85, and now we're almost basically at the opening low, that opening range low, and we're basically back at the daily pivot or very close to it. So this, for me, there's not a lot of meat on the bone left. 7 pips, that's not worth it for me. That's not worth it, so I'm not gonna take it. If you, yeah, no, that, not even if you, no. It's just a cut trade. Stay away from it. We'll wait for either 25.85 or we'll wait at 25.80. But yeah, don't get involved with it. Yeah, it's very overlapping. It's almost rangy. We're still technically very bullish. So no. Let's keep it clean and let's not get involved here. SA40. What I will say is, let's say if we do come all the way back here and we get some type of break like this and we don't break back immediately into the range, I'll just kill it there, because the entire trade is around the fact that we can't get above the daily R2 and we're back in this opening range and we have not yet tested the opening range low or the previous daily high or the 200. So in a lot of cases, you'll see price will extend, come back to the 200, extend, come back. So it will always want to come back to that 200. So that's always a good idea after that first breakaway for it to try and come back. So let's see if that theory holds true. And we'll see about gold. Gold, no. Keeks, but be honest, have you like mentally changed your mind about gold? Like when you come sit here, you almost already think, I'm not going to trade gold.
No, it's more just the sense of I know exactly what I'm looking for with gold now. So if I don't get that, I'm not taking anything else. So like I said, like I'm waiting for that EQ.
So you're checking the EQ. So you'll trade it from the EQ.
Yeah.
Chad, Linda, Hanu working hard in the background. Hanu sending me some pictures yesterday on Project Linda. Started off very basic and all of a sudden just turned into a different animal, all in its own. Linda bot did 190-160 for the last 2 hours. We'll post the results in Discord chat. Are you in it? Are you in any trade at the moment? I am, brother. This trade, yeah. I'm in shorts, SA40. It's our local index, similar to US 30 in the US. So this is our local index. That's the only trade. Gold, nothing here. I wanted to consider shorts here, but I'm also bullish on the day. So I'm rather just going to wait because, now you take the sell stop and you go break even. Let's say you took the sell stop there. Once you hit this daily pivot, this daily flip zone, there's either going to be volume coming in there to act as support, or it's going to act as a resistance if we break through it. Okay, there you already break even. So there's just too little in it here. Keeks, what do you think of that Nighbot interface? It's just still rough. It's just a little mock-up.
I think it's sick, bro.
It looks intense, eh?
Yeah.
Chad, it looks, I told Anu, if you consider what Linda's time is worth and the amount of work she's putting into this, technically, you can't even make this available to the retail community. Me and Anu had a chat over the weekend. It's the level. It's not even a bot, Chad. That's the thing. It's literally a neural network, a machine that basically teaches itself to make decisions. And when it gets things wrong, it basically goes back. It's like, okay, you got this wrong. Let's go back. It goes into its memory. So it's not even, you can't even call it a bot. It's it's mad. What is Linda bot? It's not a bot, bro. That's the thing. It's a neural network. But we'll do some more information on it a little bit later. But it's technically a machine, in very layman terms, a machine that takes a lot of data. It does a lot of iterations. It does a lot of correlations between data sets. And as it goes on, it teaches itself. It builds a memory. So the stuff it got wrong, it's going to try and get it right the next time. So it's constantly running through all of the data. So it's not a bot. There is going to be a bot element to it for automated trading, but where the information comes from is not, it's not a bot. It's not in the sense of, oh, I've got a meta quotes bot that trades off the 200 EMA or something like that. Let me see if I can find some of those. yeah, Chad. So just to give you an idea here quickly, there's actually going to be a beautiful CRM for you guys. Still very, very early days, but there's going to be, let me just show you guys quickly here. There's actually going to be a beautiful CRM where you're going to have a lot of models that you can run. So you're going to have your dashboard, you're going to have the neural architect. So these are some of the options that you can choose for your bot, for your neural network to run. So there's deep learning models, there's supervised learning models, there's going to be some extra options here. Then your data set manager, let me see if I can find the next one. Your data set manager, your predictor manager, ensemble model. So you're going to basically auto trainers. So basically, because remember, it's almost like a human being. So you train it, its memory. So Chad, it's pretty big. It's as much as it's just something that we talk about lightly, there's a lot of work that's going on from Linda and Hanu's side. So very, 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 very keen to see where this goes. Dude, Linda, Chad, I'm honest. If Linda works, I'm basically gonna incorporate Linda into everything I do, even my stock investing, even into my trading. That's gonna be a fundamental part of even our trading process. So, because the Linda bot can do what me and Keegan can never even do in a lifetime. The amount of data that thing runs. If me and Keegan had to go and sit in a spreadsheet, do calculations, I don't even think in our lifetime we will be able to just run one iteration.
Yo,
if I'm
that
very
thing's getting through.
Chris, there's a hedge fund that runs its trades through AI since the 80s. They make way more profit than Goldman Sachs and others by far. They don't accept new partners. Do you know then? Dude, that is the thing. It's mass. It's a beast. It's like a mental beast just running, chopping up that data. That almost sounds something like Jake Paul would say. This thing just munches data and gives you profits. That could maybe be something we put on an ad. The profit muncher. You let it train. Enjoy the gain. Project Linda. Keys, we gotta do that one, eh? We gotta do that one. Sitting on a couch. It's like, bro, why are you unemployed? Bro, look at my Project Linda running there. Sitting easy. $2,000 for the day. You want to get involved with Project Linda. Yeah, the SA40 trade is going well. The stop loss, the spreads are just so cuck. I just want to see another break because literally those spreads open up to 30 points sometime like that. So 32. So even if price just comes up here, can just like bump you out. So I just want to see if we can break here. Then I'm gonna go break even on this trade. Right, Chad, I'm actually going to go break even now. I feel like we're almost 70% there. So, I'm just going to go break even here. Okay, break even. Let's see if we can get a nice little dump truck down here. And then gold. Keegs, what are we doing, brother? I'm looking for a signal.
The closure here, bro.
Keegs is going to give us a signal here. Chad, get ready. Wait, did I miss? Did Anu say something in the chat? Yeah. Keegan, instead of Bear Brick, have you looked at collectible statues? 1 of 4 XM make fantastic statues.
Nah, I personally haven't.
Why does Vault Funder charge so much for commission? Brandon, how is so much? Let me know. How much is so much? If it works as advertised, I'll be the biggest investor in trading with it. I know. I think it's gonna work, bro. 100%. And also, like I told you, that additional contact I have that also worked with neural networks for the banks. Chad, it's crazy how, I don't know. It is honestly just, you can maybe say it's a miracle, but I had a call with someone else last week, something completely different, and he's also in the tech space. And I said, listen, after our meeting, I said we actually busy with a little project, and I told him the story about how me and Anu met, and then his wife and all of that. And I said, look, this is what we've got so far. Are you happy for us to maybe somewhere down the line just consult with you? Because he worked for banks for the last 25 years. He's built execution venues for them, a lot of stuff. So he's got that banking sector experience. Linda's got crazy coding and data experience. So now all of a sudden Linda would have maybe never chatted to this guy, or maybe even never chatted to me, but now you're getting this mix of people together, and we don't know, something phenomenal can come out of it. Maybe we do all the work and nothing comes out of it. That's unfortunately the risk in life with anything you do, but you're not going to know unless you pursue it. So unless we do this, unless we sit on Friday evenings, me and Anu and Linda, and we chat about this, and me and Anu backwards and forwards try putting in this, that, we'll never know. So took out break-even trade on NAS and it charged me $60. What was your lot size, Brandon? Me too. I have so much faith in it. Anu, I believe even if it doesn't work out initially, I think we've got quite a few smart people around the table and some people we can consult. So I definitely, and when I say smart, I'm not talking about me. I'm more talking about Linda and the other gentleman. How many lots, Brandon? So just to give you an idea, Brandon, there's a $3.5 lot, $3.5 commission. Is the neural placing the trades now or manual still? It's a mix, Michael. There's a little bit of a mix.
Because also just keep in mind, you hit break even, but that's the commission basically was placed. So whether that was a loss, whether that was a profit, whether it was a break even, you were going to pay that commission. So it's irrelevant that it was break even.
So it's $3.5, Brandon. If you weren't charged $3.5 per round lot, then there's an issue. So just work it out, $3.5 per round lot. If that is not what you got charged, please get in contact with us, because it shouldn't be more than that. And as I say that, Nighbot is coming through there. Chat, okay, there's a bot. Keys, listen to this. There's a let me call it,
a 20 lot.
Okay,
Sure.
20 lot is big, Brandon. 20 lot is big. 20 lot is not a small trade. That is basically almost 700 Rand per point. So 10 points is 7,000 Rand. So it's big. It's big. But just make sure that it's 3.5. But Keeks, listen to this. So I think Hanu was the architect of this bot. So we're calling it the surge bot.
Yeah.
This thing goes on the 1 minute. Okay. I think Anu said before they tapered it down, when it was on full performance, I think it placed like 700 trades in like 4 minutes.
Yes.
I'm going off the record here. I think it was 700, but something stupid. So Anu had to taper it down. But that is the machine gunner bot, and I know Anu is the driver for that, because Anu is that guy who wants to see results. He wants to see that bot putting in a shift. So, Chad, that is going to be that's a project within a project, and I think we can call that the HM bot, Anu the machine. Yo, Anu wants to see that bot putting in a shift. If that bot is not sweating, and he doesn't want any of it then. I haven't answered the A-book. Milan, there are very few. There's actually very few A-book brokers in the world. And a lot of the brokers that claim to be A-book is just actually giving their trades through to a prime broker. That's basically a big retail broker that just provides liquidity. So I almost want to say, dude, I actually want to say I don't think there's even, of the total broker community in the world, I want to say I don't even think there's 1% that's A-booking. Because here's the thing, what is A-booking actually? A-booking is you just transferring the risk of the potential outcome of a trader's trades to a different organization. It could be a bank, it could be a very wealthy individual, it could be anyone that's just standing in agreement to say that if Keegan makes 100,000 Rand, I'm willing to pay him that 100,000 Rand. If Keegan loses 100,000 Rand, I'm more than happy to take that 100,000 Rand. But if you understand the principle of A booking and B booking, it's actually irrelevant. You can literally have your own liquidity provider and you can say you're A booking it, but you're the owner of the LP. Then in essence, you technically B booking, but you just say, oh, I'm A booking. So A booking, B booking is not really the issue. The issue is with practices. How's the firm actually conducting business? Are they fair towards their clients? Are they doing good by their clients? It's not really a case of most of the brokers. If you've been around for 3, 4, 5 years, your liquidity shouldn't be an issue. So. Yeah, they will open up. I'm just going to lock it in here because they've opened up the spread. As soon as I get there. Chad, beautiful trade there. 2 stunning wins here, yesterday and today. So, I don't know. I might just go full time into the JSE. Gold is, yeah, I can't trade gold, honestly. The last basically 6 weeks, if you faded me on gold, you would have made a killing. But yeah, Chad, there's the trade. They open up this sucker right as it was basically at my TP. But there's the trade shared with you guys. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Just using exactly the same concepts that we use for the second US30 trade. So the first trade is the Keegan trade. And then the second one is the opening range trade. Keegs,
What's up, my brother?
Yes, we had you confused yesterday when we asked you for that opening range.
Right. Thing is, so when you were like, yeah, no, and it works off of the 15, I'm like, the 15 still forming. How the hell am I?
Yes, Keegs was overthinking that heavy. So Keeks, yeah, this is what I was referring to. So once it opens up, let's say for instance that was the open there. I just usually mark the low already, and then I
you
just mark.
monitor the high
Yeah,
as it
so then
goes.
if it makes a new high within that first 15 minutes, then I just move it. So you already have more or less idea of where it is. But yeah, I also didn't make it clear because I said no for after the first 50 minutes, and you're like, bro, it's still within the 50 minutes, and I was like, okay, no, but it will be confirmed when we'll just move it. I was like, shit, okay.
Nah, but I've never used it or marked it out, so I was like, hey, at least I'm learning something, yeah.
Chad, I just want to see that's insane. Will not work on most challenge accounts. As far as I've read on EAs and rules, will fail your account for breach of rules, but that is mad. Run it once a week and make a salary. I've loaned 7 prop fund accounts, so no, I can't trade. So okay, but Hanu, also to be fair, Hanu was throwing some big lots, Chad. And every time I said Hanu go smaller, Hanu went bigger. But that's good. I got overexcited trading and I understand how the drawback work. Just before I forget, I want to ask if an individual wants to register his trading as a business, would you do LLC or PTY? Yes, dude. I'm not even sure what an LLC is. I know it's a limited liability corporation. Let's actually ask. Let's ask Gemini. And that is some tax stuff and some structure stuff. LLC versus PTY. Let's actually check it. Very good question, yeah. Chad, beautiful. Look at that. Oh, stunning. How much did I grab? Oh, no, they sharks, these people. But anyway. Both types of business structures that offered limited liability protection to their owners. While they share similarities, there are key differences in their formation, operation, and tax implications. Okay, owners can have one or more owners. Okay, members, management, taxation can be taxed as a sole proprietorships, partnerships, or corporations. Okay. Filing memorandum of association, okay, ownership. Dude, PTY is simple. You don't get your CCs, your closed corporations anymore. PTY just makes sense. It just makes a lot of sense to have a PTY. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Okay, Chad, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna force anything here today. We took our little trade here on SA40, 150 points there, bagged. DXY, let's just quickly run through the markets. Nasdaq, beautiful trade there for the guys that took it. Well done, very, very clean. Nasdaq and US30 the last 2 days have been super clean. Nasdaq, this is a beautiful trade to the upside. Gold, I told you guys I'm not gonna sell into this. I'm gonna wait. I'm actually gonna set some alerts. I'm gonna be doing some work here. I've got quite a bit of work to do. I want to finish that trade journal because that's also going to be a good piece of content. I want to see where I went wrong the last 6 weeks, and then obviously that's gonna basically help you guys as well. So we're gonna see what did we do wrong. Maybe we need to tweak something. Not maybe, we have to. So I want to get through all of that for you guys as well. So we might live stream that tomorrow and Thursday. I'll just see if there's time. Gold, very simple. Keeks is also just going to give you guys an update. But for me, very simple on gold. I'm not going to overthink it. I literally just want the following on gold. I'm happy to take shorts if we break below here. for the following reason. We're trading below the 200, the 80 will go bearish. We're trading below the daily pivot, daily EQ. But if we somehow later in the session start trading above that 25.85, I'm going to try for aggressive position, monitor Asia highs, monitor the previous weekly high. But other than that, this is very choppy. Don't break your brain over this section here. I did mention I'm going to start doing GBP USD. This morning we had Ed on, and he was talking quite a bit. Me and Keeks didn't know that he was going to try and talk for 20 minutes. We actually had to stop him and say, Ed, time, we have to start streaming. And he was like, oh shit, okay. So, but from tomorrow, but in all honesty, there's nothing that I would have traded yet. It's breaking Asia highs. It came back to Asia lows. It's now at the daily flip zone, previous daily highs, so nothing there for me. Keeks, just gold, I think, because gold has been tough. So if you can just give us some insights there from your side.
Yeah, guys, honestly, for me, not interested in trading now. Time-wise, just not it for me. So, but if you guys want 15 minutes, you basically, if you had the full move closing on it, so this next candle, if it can hold bullish, good chance you're going to continue bullish. If it can get the break underneath the EQ, go for those shorts, target Asia lows. Nice target for yourself. But for me, basically a session, there's nothing I'd take now.
Chad, beautiful. Go and drop a sub there for Ed. Man is putting in some good yards with the social media. Cape Town, guys, it is confirmed. We just need to confirm our booking. We're gonna do Tiger's Milk, Kloof Street in the Kloof. For our Muslim members, me and Keegan chatted, and maybe we do a breakfast. So let me know. I know we've got some Muslim members, and if you guys can't come to Tiger's Milk, then what we can do is we can maybe do a breakfast with you guys as well at a neutral venue that is still in line, that is acceptable with where you guys can go. So please let me know. I'll also chat to some of the other Muslim community members that's in the community. We'll maybe do, we want to slot you in. We want it to be an all-inclusive event. The only issue is, Chad, Cape Town, I don't know what they're smoking. What was that one quote? We got 800 Rand per person.
Yeah.
That's almost triple what my wedding cost for a pizza, one cocktail, and I don't know what the other little dessert. And we were like, all right, so 50K for a lunch that anywhere else would have cost you maybe 150. So not that we snoop, but yeah, Cape Town, there's ballers there. We're not balling yet. We're from Port Elizabeth. So, Chad, peace and love, baby. We will see you guys 3 p.m. I'm back this afternoon.
Cheers,
you
Chad.
guys not going to miss me. Peace and love. Cheers, cheers.
Return to the wild, wild, wild. flame. I will let you win this game. Take me out when I'm down. Lost with you, I'm safe and sound. 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 Bring that beat back. Are you ready? I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. Simon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get